So let's talk about doing a ChatGPT and a Quillbot account. You want to go into this assignment, click on these directions. And what you're going to do is you're going to create accounts for Chatbox and Quillbot. I would suggest they're free for now until you decide if you like these tools. If you can afford it, obviously the paid is great. I'm going to have you interact with both ChatGPT and Quillbot. So what you're going to do is you're going to first go into the ChatGPT website. What I would do is I would sign up using your Google with Maricopa, your Maricopa Google account. And I would also, after you sign up, I would bookmark this site for easy reference in the future. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I have mine also connected to my Maricopa Google account. It just makes it easier. I keep track of everything, my little icons up there. So with ChatGPT, like I said, this is the free account. It'll probably be just enough for you to use for this class and for other classes. Remember though, I should say, you might have professors who forbid you to use any AI tools. That's the case, don't even risk it, because even though the tools themselves, like ChatGPT and Quillbot, get improved and evolved and get better and better, so do the AI detectors. So just be careful with that. I mean, if your professor has it in the syllabus or an assignment, do not use absolutely zero AI is allowed. Just don't even risk it. By the way, you'll notice that my Google Docs, or I'm sorry, my Grammarly Premium is loaded in the um, message box. And if you do install it correctly on your Chrome, you will notice it will load pretty nicely for that. Anyway, you could upgrade to the plan if you wanted. I don't think it's necessary for this class at least. Basically, what you'll be doing is you'll be adding stuff into the message box here and producing some output. So for this first one, you can ask the question, what can I do to be successful in college? You can just type that right into this box. And it's been giving me I'm going to try to, I did this. This was the output I got when I first put it in there. Oh no, that's not it. Never mind. Forgive me, forgive me. Well, I can't find it. It was in there earlier. But basically, you could ask it this question. It's not been working for me. That's the thing about these free products. Sometimes they go down. So let's see if it's going to work for me today. Oh, look, it's going to produce. So you want to wait till it's done doing its generated output. You're going to notice that sometimes there will be citations within it, but the citations are not going to be in the correct MLA or APA format. So you'll need to adjust those if you were to use something. So here's some output. You'll notice there's some citations with hyperlinks. What you would do is you would just use this copy function and copy it over into a Google Doc. Of course, you'll need to reformat it and all that kind of stuff. And that's one of the things you're going to do for this assignment is you want to copy it over to a Google Doc. And the next thing would be to summarize and also paraphrase. So for the summary section, what you're going to do, I've given you the source, it's right here. And you just want to tell ChatGPT to summarize this source. So there's the MLA citation, and I give it the command to summarize it. And if I were to plug that into this little message box here and hit enter, it would produce some output, which I would copy and paste over like the directions say. And then the other thing that ChatGPT does nicely is it paraphrases. So again, I just took a paragraph from that article, and you just want to take this here. It says write a paraphrase of, and then you want to paraphrase that little paragraph there. Same thing, you'll paste it into the message box, hit enter, let it generate, copy it, and dump it over into the same Google Doc. Now, we'll talk about, well, actually, we won't talk about it because you're an online class, but my face-to-face classes will talk about how various or how much variability there is between individual students' paraphrases. So that's ChatGPT. It's, everybody's using it. Do I like it? No, but I'm not going to, fight against the current. So I'm just going to have you integrate it. I'm going to have you get used to using it, and then we'll be using it for brainstorming for upcoming assignments. And then with those brainstorms, you're going to need to do some revision in order to make the content more or less your own. There is a caveat on all of the graded assignments for original work that you can't have more than 25% AI generated material. Okay, so that's ChatGPT. The next product I want you to get used to using is Quillbot. I think it's a nice little program. You just want to go to that website. Again, you probably want to sign up with your Google, so you can, let me get rid of this. You can sign up, and again, I would continue with Google, and I would use your Maricopa Google account if you don't have an account. This one does, Quillbot does a few additional tools than ChatGPT, or maybe I should put it this way, it actually makes accessibility for certain tools easier. So if you'll notice over here, you can paraphrase portions. It does have a grammar and plagiarism and translator and citation generator. I've used some of them, they're okay. In terms of the grammar checker, I think Grammarly Premium is superior. And in terms of the plagiarism checker, I think Turnitin is superior. Their AI detector is less robust than the Scribber, which is what I use when I grade your stuff. I don't have any experience with using it as a translator for, like, English to Spanish or Spanish to English. And I don't really have any experience using that citation generator. I just basically use the citation guide from the SEC library page. So what we're going to do with this assignment, the first thing you're going to do after you've set up a free account, or a paid account if you want, they do have a paid account as well, is you want to summarize that same article. So this is going to be a little different. You're going to actually download the article in this case. It's the PDF. You want to go ahead and download it to your computer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to upload it. So it's a little bit different than ChatGPT. So you want to find it. Let me see, what did I call it? You would think I would download it here. Oh, here it is, Keys to College Success. And you want to open it. And what you're going to notice is, because this is the free account, it's going to say, oh, hey, there's a word limit and you're some words over, but I can still paraphrase. It's just not going to or I'm sorry, I'm doing summarizer. Forgive me, forgive me. We're going to summarizer first, and then you're going to upload the document. And then it's going to say, hey, you've gone over. If you want to have more words, you can get the premium. I don't think you really need to, but you can still summarize it. So I want to make sure I'm on the one tick up. You don't want a long summary. You want a fairly short, but you don't want like bare bones. You want this little dot here. Hit summarizer. It's going to produce some text. Even though it's over, it's only going to summarize the first 1,200 words. Same thing, it will produce this AI generated output. You can come down here and hit the copy function, and you can dump it over into your same Google Doc that you're using. Then the next thing I want to show you that Quillbot does is paraphrase. We're going to paraphrase the exact same paragraph that you paraphrase with ChatGPT. That way you can compare the difference. I mean, sometimes one does a little better job than the other. So in this case, I'm going to go to Paraphraser, and I'm going to get rid of this part here. Okay, go away. Sorry, it's doing things. Okay, yeah, don't show again. I know I'm ready. And you just want to copy and paste this paragraph into the Paraphraser tool. And again, I keep the synonyms right in the middle. Fewer changes, more accurate, more changes, less accurate. I just keep it right in the middle. Because keep in mind, as we use this kind of stuff for brainstorming, you'll produce some AI output, and then you'll be able to go back in and rework it some yourself. So you paraphrase it, same thing, let it do its business, do the copy, dump it over into the same Google Doc. Then the last thing I want you, once you get that all into one Google Doc, you're going to have 3 ChatGPTs and 2 Quillbots. And then you're just going to use these directions here. I gave you an earlier video on how to use the formatting tools in Google Doc. You're going to format it in a basic MLA format, and then you're going to save it. Here's my warning again, that you shouldn't rely solely on these or wholly on these tools, and you should always listen to your professor. If you have professors who are 100% against it, don't even risk it. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so that is your ChatGPT and Quillbot help video.